Hey, 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 hey. I know this is so impromptu. So, whenever you come in the room, come on in the room. This is kind of impromptu. Today, we normally would do the Real Housewives of New Jersey with me and Joan and Angie, but it's just so much tea busting out of the seams. And I know we left you last week without a dope beat to step two. So, here we are again this week, giving the people something to talk about. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm Chase. This is No Chaser TV. I'm here with Tori B, and we are going to just go ahead and run it right at you. So much has happened. The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 cast has been announced. The Beverly Hills cast has kind of been announced. There's some Potomac tea. Everybody talking about Mary J. Blige and these boots, honey. So we just got so much to get into. Tori, how's your day going? What's the tea?
Oh, I just had to get my concoction together.
You take it light now. You sip light, cause
It's Jose Cuervo and pineapple juice.
Oh shit! You gonna be? Oh my god! So no, nothing's gonna. Okay, I get it. With that being said, make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and go ahead and hit the notification bell so that way when we go live, no matter when things change, you'll get that information. And also leave comments. You guys have been commenting over the last couple of videos. We greatly, greatly appreciate that. And so let's just go ahead and kick it off. Let's see. Um, we'll go ahead and start in Beverly Hills while the people come in so we can get to the thing while the people are here. So we'll go ahead and start in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Last week, Dorit went ahead and announced her separation from PK. As the cast was being finalized, there were so many rumors about basically Dorit not being able to return in a major capacity if she did not divulge that PK was staying in the Beverly Hills Hotel allegedly. Production, go on over the banners and put allegedly down to the bottom, okay? Yes, we got a producer, honey. Yes, it's gonna produce some shit. Okay. Uh, but allegedly, if she did not go ahead and divulge her relationship status or her marital status with PK, she was up for banishment forever. There were rumors that Kyle Richards was going around saying that she no longer wanted to film with Dorit because she was quote unquote allegedly quote unquote before we go there allegedly quote unquote thirsty and she does not have time for anyone coming for her and her relationship status with Morgan Wade. So I guess they split. There was an announcement made last week. And this is the announcement. Can you see that, Torby, or is it too low?
Yes, it is. Yes, I can.
Okay, go ahead.
We as a couple have been subject to a lot of speculation about our marriage. We have had our struggles over the last few years and continue to work through them as two people who love each other and share two amazing children together. To safeguard our deep friendship and maintain a harmonious environment for our children, we have made the mutual and difficult decision to take some time apart and reevaluate our relationship while we prioritize our children. We appreciate your love and support while we continue to do the work necessary throughout this journey. With love, Dorit and PK.
Dorit, go ahead and be with Mauricio. Kyle don't want him.
Child,
Kyle don't want that man.
listen, I'm not. I don't want her back on my screen. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. This is what every time we turn around, every time we think we almost done with Dorito, something happens and she's back on our screens. Um, honestly, to see her and PK going through the therapy thing was very cringy, and I say that because he was really holding her accountable, and I don't think she really was receptive. And honestly, I don't know if I really want to see her and PK like fight through this. I'm sorry. Only thing she brings to the show is fashions.
No, it's not even
Last
that.
that's it. And microaggressions.
Oh, now one thing she's gonna do is bring a makeup bag full of microaggressions with a Fendi logo plastered all over it. And listen, this is a family full of stunt queens, and I'm sick of it. Every year we think we got out the door, and it's aha, she's got another one for your ass. And I am so sick of it. Most especially because there was filming that started last week on Beverly Hills. Garcelle has been in and out of Atlanta doing her newest movie project.
Hmm.
So they're filming that. So the Beverly Hills girls, well, the Beverly Hills crew is here in Atlanta filming, which, that'd be cute. Take the girls on down to the bar, down to the, yes, to get the Tootsie Roll going down to the bar. You could, Tori B, could you see the Beverly Hills girls down to the bar getting that Tootsie Roll and Kyle doing the splits and then doing this, doing, and then they got their champagne and they living it up
I
at
need them to
there.
do it. They need to step it up a little bit. Maybe they need to visit a strip club, maybe Follies or something.
Well,
I don't
you know, Sutton's from Georgia and Erica's from Atlanta. Uh, Garcelle's here. That could be a quick little mini trip. It'd be so different. Why not do it? Give it to the people. And while you're giving it to the people, we're going to go ahead and give you. Now we can go ahead and give you the list of people who are alleged to be in a returning capacity and new people in a new oncoming capacity this coming season. So there you see the core five. Oh, why is she here? Why is she here? And then we have newcomers Bazoma. We also have Kathy returning. And then we have, excuse me, baby. Let me see who the people is on the thing. Excuse me, production. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, production. And then we have Jennifer Tilly, who we all know, actress, longtime actress Jennifer Tilly, and good friend of Sutton, coming on as an official friend. And the other lady, I am so sorry, her name escapes me. But she is also a prominent figure as well coming in. Now, the one down to the bottom left hand corner, Eva LaRue, is not going to be a part of the cast. Eva did go ahead and release a statement saying that she was there, but she's not going to be a part of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. In my opinion, what they should have done, Bazoma St. John, great addition.
know.
I don't mind Kathy. Some people mind Kathy. I don't. I don't really know about Jennifer Tilly being a housewife or being on the show and this other young lady, but I just feel like there's always a lightning rod, right, on Beverly Hills. And it was Camille at first, and then it was Brandy Glanville, and then it was Lisa Rinna. And since it's obviously not going to be Brandy Glanville because Andy has been cleared by Bravo of the lawsuits and accusations on their end from both Brandy Glanville and Leah McSweeney, from formerly of the Real Housewives of New York City, why not bring in Camille? I just feel like Camille, the one thing about Camille, whether you agree with her political stance or not, she does not like to read. And that's always a great thing to watch because one thing about Camille, she's gonna get into Reed's ass. Like, it's true. My friend, your husband owes my friend money. Oh, it's true. Like, then she gave her a ball gag. Like, what? Like, please bring Camille back. That's my thought. I want Camille back. What about you?
I do like Camille Grammer. I mean, well, that ain't her name no more. But Camille, I do enjoy Camille. I've always liked Camille. Um, Bozoma. If you don't know who Bozoma is, she's been the CMO for like Netflix and a couple of other major companies. So I think she's a great addition. I think adding someone else, another person of color, I think is amazing. To see her life. I actually follow her on Instagram. Like,
She's fucking fabulous.
this is what I'm saying. So
Like, I'm really gagged that she would even agree to do it. That's how fabulous she is.
yeah, I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Jennifer Tilly, we see her occasionally go to events um
Yeah,
with
Jennifer's
Sutton.
popping in and out.
Yeah.
But it's
Um
like, it's the Chucky lady. No offense, I don't want to reduce her to that because Jennifer Tilly is a respected actress. You get what I mean? But
but
like,
she's quirky just like Sutton.
okay, I love Quirky, but
We'll see. We'll see.
she might get in that ass though. You never.
Period. So I'm here for it. I want to see. I will say though, wasn't Erica correct when she said PK and Dorit was having issues and they would be the next one?
But she was correct, which is why, if I was to be, I'd be on top of Erica ass. I just gotta be honest with you because you're telling my business.
Listen, I'm excited to see this new cast. How I think Bozoma is going to be the one to make them have fun and not let them take things too goddamn serious. To be honest,
I
she's
don't
gonna.
know. The jury's out. The jury's out.
I think so. I think she might be.
My
Um,
problem, here's my problem, right, with super ultra prominent figures, right? Such as in the Real Housewives of New York City, there's Jenna Lyons. My problem with Jenna Lyons is she's too above the game to play it.
right. I get that.
And
Mhm.
that's when I and that's why I have reservations about certain people. I know that
Oh
she's
no, but Bozoma is going to check any and everybody.
I just don't see her playing the game. And I know she can do that. I know she has it all the way. She doesn't get to the top of corporate America by not being able to check people, especially those people. But
Mhm.
you know what I mean, certain sections of people. But I just don't see it. The Housewives game, could this ruin her corporate reputation?
I don't think she cares at this point.
She must have made enough money to not care, I guess, huh?
That's what I'm saying. That
Is
and
she married?
so
I
here's
believe she is, right?
no, I'm gonna explain it. Her husband actually passed away from cancer.
Okay, I thought it was something going on.
Yeah. So I do know that backstory. She has a daughter named Liel. Liel. I don't want to mess up her daughter's name. It's a beautiful name.
Too
So
late.
sorry. So I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited for her audition. We'll see, and you'll get the backstory about her raising her daughter. She lives a very fabulous life, so she fits right in with the Beverly Hills girls. But I can see if Dorit comes at her wrong, she will
She
definitely.
not is Derek bringing her in?
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be
Please don't let Derek bring her in as
Garcelle.
my black friend this season because I'm gonna fall out.
I think it probably might be Garcelle.
Okay, that'd be interesting.
Hmm.
All right. Well, Beverly Hills got it going on. They just filmed a group scene this past week where everybody looked crazy as hell. So there is that on that on the Beverly Hills tip. Let's just go ahead and talk about. Let's see, what do we want to do? The Real Housewives of Potomac has been filming, and child, everybody leaking what's going on down to the Potomac, especially
Hmm.
TV Deets. TV Deets is in Potomac's buttocks, honey, when it comes to leaking this information. Let's see, I did have a report up from TV Deets. Let's see if I can find the Deets to give to the people.
The girls are looking good though. I ain't even gonna lie. Go ahead. The newbies, and I'm not a big fan of Mia, but she looked good.
Well, sounds like a lot of people aren't a big fan of Mia right now because allegedly her and her homegirls got put out down to the event. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I got up out of here because for some reason that article is not coming up for me, and that's okay because the people down to the TVDs are alleging that Giselle is under attack, honey. Giselle has been under attack by the girls this season, and she's really finding herself without allies. I think her only ally amongst the group right at this point might be
Ashley.
Ashley. And so what's going on is there was an event that they had last week, dueling events where Karen Huger and Giselle had events on the same day. The whole group decided to go. And I don't know if Ashley was involved in this, but a greater majority of the group decided to go to Karen's event first. And then some of them went to Giselle's event. Once they got to Giselle's event, Giselle put them out. And these are three of the people that we think that went. Stacey Roosh, the new housewife, who apparently has unfollowed Giselle, Mia
Mm-hmm.
Thornton, and her friend Jassy. So I'm sure Jacqueline may have gone as well. But the people say they kicked their ass to the curb. But Giselle is not playing this season. Allegedly, she is on the outs with the cast. And she may even be getting third seat this reunion, which is shocking. I honestly think that after we've seen this, I think that Bravo is not just chopping all the girls at once. Bravo is winging girls out as they can because honestly, they would have chopped Robin out last season, but they didn't. They got whatever content they can get out of her and then they chopped it this season. I'm starting to think that was a part of the plan, and I'm starting to think now a part of the plan is because Candace left, Ashley got to stay, and I
Hmm.
think this is Ashley's last season as well. And Giselle is doing a saying that we like to call teetering on tottering. So that means you're teetering and tottering on the edge. Your ass might fall off. So Giselle, whatever you're doing, fix it. What you think?
There's nothing to fix. This is who she is. This is who her character is, and I blame the people at the top who allowed her
Well,
to get
no,
away.
now wait a minute now. Now I hear you, but I gotta say this. Now I am not. I ain't no devil's advocate. I'm just. You know me. I'm gonna be honest. If you show up to my event hours late, don't bring your ass to my event.
Oh, okay. All right, I get that. But again,
And I hate to do that because I don't like no. You know I don't like no Giselle. You know it.
okay.
But what you coming for? Stay over there. You guys have already chosen. You made your choice.
So they was at Karen's event and then went over to her event.
Oh, they went to Karen's event. All of them were there. Wendy was at Karen's event. Kiana was at Karen's event. Mia was at Karen's event. Jassy was at Karen's event. I think Jacqueline may have been there as well. I didn't see Ashley. That's why I didn't, but the girls were there.
Okay. Well,
And then when they came, they went there first, had a good old time,
well, why
came
would they
on
would come
stumbling
to
into the
her event?
event. Huh?
Apparently, she's rubbing the newbies the wrong way too. So why would they prioritize her event? So what did you do to rub the newbies the wrong way? And let me say this: I
Does
hope
that still mean? But wait a minute. Whatever she did to rub the newbies the wrong way, if that's the case, don't be fake. Cause that's some fake ass bullshit with me. And I gotta be honest with you, Torby. That's fake. If you're not
and you
banging with
think
me,
Giselle ain't above reproach and she wouldn't pull no
it's
SHI
not that she's
like
not
that?
above reproach. We just talking about this particular. We don't know what's happened. The season. We just know
You're
the,
right.
the report that we got.
I ain't
Is
for
it
her.
far fetched? Is it far fetched that Giselle probably was a nasty, shady diva to them? Absolutely not. However, stand on it. Don't come to my event. You're not doing me no favor showing up late. Just saying.
Well, I don't like the heifer, so I'm glad they ain't come on time.
Well,
Okay.
just say that. Okay, thank you.
Okay. But from what I understand, Giselle is not the only person that some of the other people on the cast have beef with. Apparently, Stacy doesn't really care for Ashley Darby either. Now I wonder why that is. But yes, I'm just here for the girls gathering, Giselle and Ashley. I'm here for, and I hope Wendy, if you had to address her, I hope you got one in for Candace. Give her a couple kicks for me, for my good sis Candace. Get her. Mm, mm,
Hmm.
mm, mm.
Candace is gone, so
I get it. But if
bye.
I said if y'all are having a conversation and trying to clear the air
Bye.
for the new season, and you could get some licks in, get some in for Candace. That's all I'm saying. Have your good sis back.
DM Rock. Hey, DM Rocks. It's been a while. DM Rocks says, "Why is Karen getting?" Oh, it went away. I'm sorry, but I guess she asked because Karen, baby, DM Rocks. We fall down, but we get drunk, but we get sober again, and hopefully she's doing
Not Donnie McClure.
Donnie who? There ain't no Donnie McClurkin.
We fall down.
We fall down. Is that Donnie McClurkin? It sure is. It is because what I was thinking about. You're right. You know what I was thinking about? Remember when Tony went to go make up with John and John
Oh,
didn't want to hear it? And she went to the altar and then she looked up and baby God said, John out there, oh God, leave. Usher. But people deserve grace, just like Giselle, right? Tori,
no.
she already got grace, the grace that FAMU, ain't that right?
She needs to be touched, redeemed, all the things.
Okay, you talking about touch, like healing hands make
Yeah,
holy
she
sight.
need healing
Not
hands.
like,
She need holy water. She need to be baptized.
oh
If we're
Lord
gonna
Jesus.
talk about church, she need it all. Cause
Oh
the
Lord
fact
Jesus.
that she don't think she's a colorist
Uh-oh.
when she clearly is,
Uh-oh.
and then want to bring up, oh, I have brown daughters.
Uh-oh.
That don't save you, ma'am.
Uh-oh.
And you need another storyline, ma'am, because your daughter's Grayson.
It's Marvin Sapp. I know I went damn crazy. That is not Donovan
Marvin
Perkins.
Sapp. I'm sorry.
So you thought it was because you saw the episode, Girlfriends. He was up there. Oh Lord, you got me going with it. I knew
All right,
that was
so
not
I'll
no
got
Donovan
someone that's Marvin
Perkins.
Sapp. Okay, I'm sorry.
I knew that was
Um,
Donovan daggone
I'm
Perkins.
sorry. I haven't. I don't
So
be in church, but I still watch
okay,
church.
we're gonna get you in there. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
But
Um,
anyway, congratulations to the twins. They picked two different colleges, but that means you can't hide behind your children no more.
mm, mm, mm. All
Get a
right.
real storyline.
Oh Lord, speaking of hiding behind, Latasha Scott is stalking the escapes. There you see that picture of Latasha in the escapes at Soul Train when Latasha wore that green dress, and they look like one group, and she look like the lead singer of that group. Well, she kind of is, if you ask me, but we won't start that. We won't go there. So basically, the girls are out promoting their tour, Escape, the Queens of R&B tour with Escape and SWV, hitting a city near you. And while they were out promoting, it looks like someone paid Coco a visit. Let me go ahead and get that for the people, baby. They say, crap. This had me hollering. I'm sorry. Y'all, people know they crazy, okay? Hold on. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Texas! Come on, help me! I had it right here so it can shine out. I had moved it. Right there. So now it gets you. Oh, it said Latasha Scott is watching. You know, Alex, my son. And I said it loud.
Oh, girl, and I said it out loud. Taj! Man, man. So that was a video of Coco going live on Instagram and Latasha Scott viewing the live. And lo and behold, SWV is promoting their new concert series with Escape. Uh, Tasha won't back. What you think?
She need to get a life. Huh? Worry about your man and how he got all these. I'm sorry, allegedly children running all these children that ain't by you running around these streets.
He said that's not true. That's what he said.
And then she said they have an open relationship. Then she pulled that back. Then they don't know what they in, allegedly. Tasha, go get some help, child. You a thief, allegedly.
Oh Lord Jesus.
She doing we know her for everything but singing at this point, even if she do got a great voice.
Well, now I know her for singer, but I also know her for tapping on a check or two, according
In
allegedly
the
to Funky
90s,
Dineva.
baby.
Funky Dineva. That's what Funky Dineva said. Funky Dineva said that allegedly the people told her that she was on the bus making videos about them people, and them people said that they while she was on, as soon as she got the video to make the video about the people off that bus, the people came and took the bus and threw all the stuff off the bus. So she was sitting at the convenience store promoting that gospel record for 6 people that bought it. And then
My mama
allegedly,
bought half of them.
and I know they say that she allegedly bought half of them with
Rock.
Tamika money because
Yeah.
Funky Dineva also said that the people had found more checks, and that is why she's not a part of it. Candy was recently on Watch What Happens Live, and Candy did go ahead and say that Latasha would not be a part of the concert series, so we will not be seeing Latasha Scott doing all that running over everybody vocals this summer at a theater near you. Will you miss Latasha Scott
Casey,
from
you
this?
ain't SHIT.
Huh?
Look what TKC said.
What did he say? I don't even want to know what he said. What did he say?
Funky knows about repos and evictions.
Okay, take that off my screen. We don't. I don't know nothing about that. Thank you to be. Thank you, production. Thank you to be still. I don't know nothing about that. Um,
Oh God. See, I
will
wasn't
you
lying.
guys
That
miss?
was Donnie. See, I'm listening to y'all. I know my gospel music.
No. Well, I feel like you get back up again.
No, that's
That's the
Donnie.
very get
I
back up again. That's the
I used to be
very.
in the praise dance, so I remember that it's Donnie.
Could you show us a little? We fall down. Go ahead. But we get up. We fall.
Stop it. I ain't messing with you.
Get up.
But a saint is not.
Get back up again. Baby, I gotta watch that episode of Girlfriends. Soon as we get out there, I'm going to watch the episode of Girlfriends. Somebody give me your Netflix code, because you know Netflix petty down. Charge you $40 a head and won't let nobody get the password like they used to. Child, cheese. If it's a Netflix people, if you're in the room with us, please give us a sponsorship, and please give us an account, because
Sure, I'll review Bridgerton for y'all. I definitely do. It's coming out this week.
wait, you're gonna do it on here?
You know what I mean. I didn't say I was going to do it on here. I'm just
No, I'm just asking. No,
if they give us one, why
if
not?
they pay us to do it, hell yeah.
Okay.
I will be doing Bridgerton. Isn't that what it's about?
Yeah.
We'll do it. Hey, give us a check, honey. Yes. Now I was gonna ask the people in the group chat section and everybody out there on X Twitter watching, are you guys going to miss Latasha Scott from the Escape Tour? Just go ahead and hit me with a yes, a no, and why. And while we're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and move on because everybody mad about Mary J. Blige and these Giuseppe boots.
I thought everybody was happy she was finally coming out with some boots.
No, they were happy until they saw that price point and realized that Auntie was charging almost $1,300 for Giuseppe Zanotti boots. There's been such an uproar right now all over social media about the price point and about Mary J. Blige pricing these out of what some would consider to be her fan base's range. I am not, like, it doesn't, I'm not offended by the price range. And I got every Mary J. Blige album, but I mean, I also don't wear thigh high boots. What other like Kelly Rowland? What does it look like? Destiny's Child? I don't do it.
Production, take the picture down so y'all could, because clearly her fan base doesn't know what Giuseppe Zanotti, how much Giuseppe's cost.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I guess they're saying that the collab with Giuseppe is tone deaf to her core base because they may not be able to afford him. However, the boots are already sold out. They released over the weekend and they're gone.
All right, so I'm sorry that y'all really didn't know who Giuseppe is because.
Well, why are you saying that?
Because that is a luxury brand, baby.
Well, it's not that. Is that she partnered with a luxury? They're upset that she partnered with a luxury brand in the first place.
I get it. She's not gonna partner with Fashion Nova. She's not gonna do it with what was the one where you could subscribe and get free boots every I think they went out of
Shoe-Dazzle.
Shoe-Dazzle. This ain't gonna be
got a Shoe-Dazzle account.
Child.
Those boots are gone, baby.
This was never gonna be that. Miss Auntie Mary wears quality Gucci and all that expensive shit. So honestly, y'all didn't know who y'all was following, and y'all don't know nothing about luxury brands because Giuseppe was, like, come on, MCM, come on, y'all. What are y'all mad at? The aunties, y'all would have, you know what? It would have been better if Auntie Mary would have released these around tax time. They would have got the boots, child.
Oh, that's Shamia. There ain't no boot. That's Shamia.
Oh, no, I'm just saying particularly her boots.
I know. I actually put a picture up for Shamia.
But to be honest, Auntie Mary, and she need to recoup that money that Kendall got.
Oh, don't get me started on Kendall, because how you gonna treat me like you know me and you owe me, and I gave you everything, and when you came before you're gone, and how you gonna take my money and take girls on trips and stuff? Ooh, there must be a place in hell for you. Well, baby, she red Kendall.
I'm gonna say this, aunties. Hope y'all.
And you know what though? Too.
Hold on, aunties. I hope. Steve Madden makes a copy of them, because Steve Madden.
He will. He gonna get you a copy of them. And not only that, she might not have those boots, at a price point, but there are other things you could do. Split them into 4 on Klarna. You could do that. And there's other products in her line, like in her range of products that she has that you could buy to support Mary J. Blige. She has a whole a beverage line at wine or wine or champagne or something.
I like the wine. She got
everybody said it was really good.
Yes, she got some hoops.
Hoop earrings? Oh, she got
Yeah,
door
she
knockers?
do.
She got door knockers?
Yeah, something like door knockers.
I like door knockers. I'll do me a
She
door
got some
knocker.
bamboo joints. So this is
Yeah.
you gotta shop at your price point, baby.
And then I have
So
my boots on from Steve Madden. I really want it for me to be.
there you go, boo
Yeah.
boos. Everybody can't get
No,
Giuseppe's.
let me tell you what I wear too. You ready?
Ready.
Like, what song I be having my boots on? Go Chase. Say Go Chase.
Go Chase. Go Chase. Go Chase.
You, you remind me of a love that I once knew.
Hey,
Mm,
is it a dream or is it deja vu? Hey,
Go Chase.
I just had to let you know. So I'm gonna sing it. Cause of you, boy, I don't know. We gotta stop.
The way, the way.
No, real love was my shit though.
Okay. You know that
You
you
remind
remind
me.
me of some boots I can't afford. The boots are sold out, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Mary J. Blige for yet
Yes,
another
Auntie
successful product
Mary.
release.
I'm here for it,
I'm
Auntie.
here for it too.
They
And let me tell you
clearly
why I'm
ain't
here
know.
for it, Tori B. Because Mary J. Blige has recently come out in interviews stating that she does not feel that she has long in the musical arena. She's been doing it forever. She wants to do something else. So hopefully collaborations like this with a high end, because let me tell you something. If she would have did the damn boots with Kmart, y'all would be like, well, why she can't do it with somebody? Why she can't do it with the people with the so the fact that she was able to have a luxury brand co-signed with her on a special collection of boots and they sold out as quickly as they did. Kudos to you. And it also should give her hope that we like Mary J. Blige, and although we love her music, we love, to watch her perform live, we're still going to champion her and support her once she's decided to step away from music. Most especially if she does like a Monet Tejada spinoff because, her acting as Monet Tejada is like, where's her Emmy? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
Yeah, so she's doing a lot. She got a record label. She got
Absolutely. And them boys can sing too.
she got a record label. She got a song with Vado. Shout out to Harlem. That's my hometown. So
Oh, they like that Lemaris to go change. Get a little Wawa, Pepe Le Pew. All right. Speaking of what stinks, no, I'm joking. No, it doesn't stink. Um, we're running through them pretty quickly today. Actually, we're not going to be long before you. We just want to go ahead and get some strong topics out because everybody's talked about everything. Are y'all Team Drake or Team Kendrick Lamar? Because Kendrick Lamar did go #1 this week with his single "Not Like Us," which was a Drake diss track. And so, just very briefly, where are you at on that, Tori B?
I have always been Team Kendrick. I'm sorry. I've never been a Drake fan. I've been knew he was a fake gangster. I don't know how people did not know that he goes around to different regions and copies their style, their lingo, or any of that. I could have been told you. I don't like groupies. He is the biggest industry groupie there is. And let's be clear. Here's the other thing. Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion was the first one to diss him, and she was the first one to call out that he had some surgery. So, shout out to Kendrick. That's a bop. We gonna be at the day
It
parties
is.
all summer.
I heard it last week at the bar. And I was like, what? I'm like, what is going on today?
Yes, he a fan. He a fan.
All right.
OB ho.
I don't know how much more we can sing of that. Oh, well, he did make it so that we can. You know what, Amanda K? I know production worker, but I just stepped on the toes. But Amanda K, it took me so long to like finally get into Drake because I was like, that's wheelchair Jimmy from Degrassi. I used to always say that, like, oh, girl, wheelchair Jimmy from Degrassi. Are we really doing this? But Find Your Loving came out and I was sold. I got to be honest. I was a big Find Your Loving fan. I got to be honest.
Mm.
Well,
I mean,
it
don't
is what
get
it
me
is.
wrong. He done got some bops,
Mhm.
but I just wasn't
I
a
mean, oh well, now I understand that you may not be, you're a bigger fan of Kendrick, but I know you're not no hater.
I might be a Drake hater.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's fine.
I'll
In my
admit it.
opinion, Kendra got it. Kendra, the single, this single went number one. Like that is like that's it because that also predicates on everything that Drake loves, which is chart success.
Right, and it's at his expense. Not to mention
Yeah,
that
for that.
this is not Kendrick's lane. He don't do bops. He's
Well,
more
he did.
of a
Well,
yeah, he's like an empowering, type of dude,
Well, he empowered me to shake my butt last week down to that bar where like I was buying me a drink and they're gonna ask me for a date. Y'all, let me tell you about it before we get into the last story of the day, trying to open the phone lines and then move on today. And then I'll see you tomorrow for the Real Housewives of New Jersey at a special time Wednesday at 7:30. We will be back next Tuesday unless something happens. I'll just say this. Our reviews are great. Thank you guys so much for the Summer House review. Love. Thank you guys so much for last week's Jersey Love. Thank you so much for all the love this week on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But when something breaks like what's been breaking lately, we got to talk about it. But last week I was down to the bar, right? So the guy was like, "You want a drink?" Like, we were sitting outside amongst a group of people. He's like, "You want a drink?" And I was like, you know, I am not a bird, but everybody gets thirsty every now and then. So I was like, "Hey, oh yeah, I want a
it's okay
drink."
to be a bird every now and again.
Well, caca. Uh, because I got my drink. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm just getting a drink, there's no strings attached. I get a drink. So when I get the drink, he says, we should hang out sometime. And I'm like, no. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to be rude. So I was like, well, sure, get my Instagram account. He was like, Instagram, I can't get your phone number. So he bought me a shot too, and I gave him my phone number, dog. Damn.
Why? But why you was hesitant? Was he
Because
not?
I'm not, I don't want to go
You
anywhere with
wasn't
that.
attracted to him. No, you be liking to get into my business. Let's spill it.
That, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Spill it.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you
I
can't
can't
hear.
hear you. Give me 1 second.
Okay. All right, y'all. Chase has some technical difficulties again. I want to chat with y'all. Let's keep. Let's do this tea. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Chase
But
again when he join.
I'm sorry about that. You can hear me, but I couldn't hear you. But let me tell you, you want to know why? This is so off topic. You want to
Yeah,
know
because
why I
they want
said
to know
no
was he cute?
to somebody?
Not you. Okay, got it.
Not to me. He's not unattractive. He's just not attracted to me. So, and then, okay, so number one, I am a big, like, I don't play about breath. Like, that's my to do. I'm not really,
Oh
I
yeah,
like, I don't play about breath. The breath was a little on,
tart.
but maybe, he may have been smoking and drinking and maybe that was just a bad time. I don't think he walks around with bad breath. I just think maybe that was a bad time. And then, y'all come in. He took a boo boo in the club and I didn't
What?
get it.
No. How do you know that? It was in there for a long time. Oh no. All right, no.
He was doing something. I hope
I
it was that.
completely understand then.
Oh,
Okay.
it was that because you could smell it coming out. So
Oh no.
walk, 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 walk.
You know, I would have took them drinks though.
I did.
I don't blame you.
I did, but I accepted the drinks, not knowing that that was what was going to come afterward. So like I felt
Oh,
like I
so
was
you
sucking
glad
into
you
like the
didn't.
drink. You got the drink now. You got to go be my man. What? Wipe your ass and get out of my face. Anyway, you know what we're talking about.
Not Antonio said don't take them shitty drinks.
I watched them. I was there. What is it? Oh God! Oh Lord Jesus! How thirsty could you be, Chase? Pretty doggone thirsty at that time. I tell you what. All right, you guys. So what we're all here to talk about: the Real Housewives of Atlanta has finally gone ahead and finalized its Sweet 16 season cast. They are going to be filming within the next week or so, or pretty soon. And we have the lineup. Here it is. Oh,
Wrong
that is
one.
not them. Oh my God. That's why I got a production assistant. I need to let them do it, but I don't trust somebody yet. Let them run my show like that. Okay. He doing good though. He ain't doing bad. Um, there you have it, the Sweet 16 season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. We have Portia Williams, Kenya Moore,
Hair care.
that thing right there,
What? Oh,
Shamia. has been upgraded.
He
And then we
talking
have
about Drew,
newcomers in
y'all.
no
He ain't
particular,
right.
newcomers in no particular order. Brittany Edie, Kelly Farrell, excuse me, and Angela Conway, I believe. And then we have returning friend of the show, Cynthia Bailey. So finally the speculation can end. I will say this, I love Cynthia. I actually interviewed Cynthia, so if you haven't seen my interview with Cynthia, go on over to the reality rundown and check it out. But what I will say is this. It feels like to me, and it was kind of more or less confirmed, that Cynthia was brought on board to be the bridge in between Kenya and Portia, most especially since Candy was gone. And I think that may have been the hesitation with as to whether or not to bring Sheree back, because Sheree is friendly with Kenya and she's friendly with Portia. So and you need someone to be in the middle and buffer that. And I don't think that they wanted Shamia to have that story going into her first season as a full-time peach holder. I do think this also opens the door for Phaedra to return in some sort of capacity this season and then see her next season. I think she got 2 years of a contract from Married to Medicine allegedly. So, she has to do what she has to do, and they were not letting her out of that contract for nothing.
Oh
Um,
wow, we
even
don't
though
want
she
that
didn't
man.
give anything.
Yeah.
But I do think season 17 we probably will see Phaedra back in some capacity unless something monumental happens over on Married to Medicine, who's filming now, and allegedly Angel from Basketball Wives is being brought into the group by Quad. So that's something interesting. But the group is finalized. Everything is pushing through. What are you thinking about this new group of ladies?
I don't know. I'm just happy Sheree ass ain't on the cast.
Really?
I'm not a Sheree
I
fan.
feel like I want to give Sheree a hug, man. Getting fired 3 times in a row like that.
Yeah, well, when you bring fake storylines,
What
what
was fake?
top listen, Martell was fake.
Martell just left a comment on her thing saying, baby, oh baby.
Yeah, he laying up with coleslaw. Come on, let's stop.
Do you think that
And
he did?
I'm sorry, you didn't get that T Chase.
I don't really.
Last
Is it other
year,
marriage on Twitter? Because
well, it includes Sheree.
I don't really want to hear it. What's the what?
Melody exposed on the reunion that in court documents, Martell said that was a working relationship. Again, that relationship was fake. So,
Well, I
again,
mean, you don't have to be Jacques Cousteau to figure that out. Everybody knew that was
all
fake.
right, so there you go. The tea was already
One
spilled.
second, darling. The phone lines are open. Go ahead and give us a call. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. The phone lines are open while we break down this new Real Housewives of Atlanta cast. Go ahead.
Yeah, so yeah, fake storylines. What else did she do? I just felt like, first of all, and then them ugly ass overpriced ass joggers and clothes she's doing, the she by Shein. Yeah, I'm good on it. So to me, she had nothing really going on except fake relationships. Even that scene with her and Tyrone, her weight, that was fake. A lot of it was fake. So we
But
don't
if we're gonna talk about fake, if we're gonna talk about fake, how in the hell did Drew Sidora get another season? And if Drew Sidora get another season, does that mean Courtney coming back, cousin Courtney? Because I can't do. You got to
I
give me
don't
Courtney.
like her
You got to
either.
give me cousin Courtney if Drew coming back. I can't do it.
They're giving
Drew
her another
fake
shot.
storyline. Is Drew a lesbian or is she not a lesbian?
I think they're gonna address it this season.
I don't want to address it this season. She should have just got her ass off with the other people on the other side of that couch.
I didn't cast her.
You acting like it.
I didn't say nothing about Drew. I said I ain't want Sharadia. So
Well, you said you didn't like fake storylines.
okay,
Drew was a walking fake storyline.
okay,
Nothing ever makes sense.
okay.
She sat up there with that. Let me not say that. She sat up there and sung that song on that reunion and creeped everybody out. Everybody does not.
I forgot
They
about
haven't
that.
agreed on one thing in the last 3 seasons of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do you know the only thing they agreed to at that reunion? All of them. Drew be lying. No, you do be lying, Drew.
Drew be lying.
Yeah, Drew be lying.
Ruby
Like
line.
all of them. That was my favorite part of the whole reunion. And you know what? You know, for that whole entire couch to be wiped out, what I will miss from that couch is Marlo reading Drew for filth. You know, she's ready for her French rolls. She cussed out last season. None of it makes sense, but it's always great to watch, in my opinion. Will you miss
Well, if
anybody from the
that
other
gets
side of the
under
couch?
Marlo's skin, oh well, I'm
I'm
happy.
sorry, excuse me. Will you miss anybody from the other side of the couch?
Put it back up.
Put what back up?
Who I'm supposed to miss?
Are you okay?
No. Who am I supposed to miss? Yeah, I'm
Don't
not a.
drink.
I'm not.
Pray for us no more.
I'm not.
The other side of the couch, meaning the Marlo, Sheree, uh, Sonya. Poor thing, I done forgot her name already. Sonya, side of the
I
couch.
actually like Sonya. It's just
I actually think Sonya probably would have done well in this particular
with this
group.
younger group, I
I
feel
think she
like
would
it.
have did,
Yeah.
but she probably would have did the best on like Total Divas or something like that.
You ain't shit. I wasn't a big fan, and I just all right. I'm just happy that we getting single Cynthia. Let's see how single Cynthia does, even though she's a friend. I
I'm gonna
just
see what she can do.
yeah, we're gonna
I
see.
honestly think it's the gifts. I think it's the gift king is somebody. Cause I'm looking at this group, I don't really see who she's got. I mean, I know her and Shamir are cool. Her and Portia are cordial, but I don't, and then I don't know the other ladies at all. You
That's
know,
what
so
yeah. Mm.
I mean, I really feel like she only befriends Drew because Drew's annoying and she doesn't want to have to deal with her in an adversarial level. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so honestly, I don't really have much thoughts. Most of the cast we don't know. They're gonna have to dig into Portia and what happened with Simon.
Okay. Well, some of the cast members are well, all of the cast members have been announced, and so we have some new faces. There's Brittany Eady. Did you get the chance to figure out anything about Brittany, Tori?
Other than she is a motivational speaker. She looks like she's a CEO of a clothing line and a collection. She has a podcast, but we don't have much information. She didn't rush to put our Atlanta up on her bio, so she ain't a clout chaser. I'll give her that.
Did the other ones do it?
No, so then I couldn't find Kelly, but I think this is Angela. Her name is Angela Oakley. Yeah, that's her.
She looks like Marlo, doesn't she?
She looks like Marlo and somebody else. I can't put
She kind of favors Marlo. I had to double check and make sure I had the right person.
a little bit of Fallon too.
Oh, who's Fallon? Fallon. Oh,
A little bit.
yeah.
She
Okay.
looks
So what
tall
about
and
Angela?
yeah. Angela is an entrepreneur, finance and real estate mogul. What I don't know what market she's in. I don't know any of that. She has less than 4,000 followers, so I'm very surprised she's on
Well,
there.
that's good. Some obscure people who, if you know kind of girls, and that's all right. I like that. I'm okay with that.
Okay, yeah.
You
I
know what I
don't know if
mean?
this is her husband. It looked like it's her husband. Her husband got white hair. Hold on.
No, her husband is an older gentleman. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he may not be older. He does look older. I thought it was her dad. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
why I was
she's
like,
married
wait,
to an
that
older
look like
guy.
her husband. Okay. So we got
Hmm.
somebody who's kind of like Mia a little bit with the older gentleman. Okay.
Hmm.
She's low key.
And
She's in real estate. So
okay,
I'm a little excited to see what this is gonna come to. Mm.
now Kelly, I don't. Now Kelly, who is here in the picture, as you see, Kelly is in between Brittany and Angela at the bottom. Kelly actually has a restaurant in McDonough, in the McDonough, Georgia area, which is right outside of Atlanta, maybe like 30 minutes outside of Atlanta. So she's a restaurateur,
Oh.
and I believe she may or may not have been on the cooking channel. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact that she has her own restaurant right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. So she's a restaurateur. So these ladies do all have something going on for themselves. Um, I am reading the comments. If you guys are not in this YouTube group chat comment section, They cut up every week, and it's just really embarrassing. Actually, I must admit. Hey, to the people out there watching, wherever you're watching, these are the new Real Housewives of Atlanta leading into season 16, and most importantly, it's finally been done. It's finally been done. The people finally got it done because Shamia got her peach. Are you excited for Shamia to get her peach?
I want to see what she gonna bring, and she got to know she gonna have to bring it. She has a lot going on. I
Her
know.
daughter.
Yeah, I was gonna say that her daughter Shiloh has quite a few medical issues. I'm not sure. Oh, she actually used Candy's surrogate that
Yeah.
she used to
Which
have.
is why Candy should be here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Candy is the bridge in between this group because this group does actually, well, the group minus the new girls. I don't really know if the new girls hang out with them like that because they did recommend their girls they hang out with, which we'll get into in a little bit, and none of them made the cut. But the girls that this is the group of friends. It really is. But Candy really is the bridge between this group of friends. And
Mhm.
so I know for years people have been saying that Candy, is this unprofessional? It's happy hour. Ooh.
And you talking about
Um,
me? Stop drinking my Cuervo and
but
pineapple.
I can hold my liquor.
Wait, Charles Oakley. She was wait. So she is an ex of Charles Oakley. I had no.
The basketball player, right?
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. Oakley is revered here in New York, child. He was a New York Knicks player, and he was fit on
Is
that
that not
court.
Charles Oakley in that picture on Instagram?
I don't think. Let me
I think
look.
that's him.
She said, "Yeah, that is Oak."
Read it out loud. Read what she said though.
She said, "I'm sorry, did it move?" Okay. Sean said, "Thank you, Sean. You always helping us out, yeah." Charles Oakley, she was his ex from the New York Knicks basketball team. That's what she said.
Oh well,
So
maybe they just have a great relationship and they're not actually together because the comment she left under that picture was just very
that makes sense then, because her handle is Angela Oakley 34.
that's his number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
That
we got
makes
a
perfect
basketball
sense.
wife.
Yeah, basically.
Speaking of basketball wives, take it off the air. Who's watching it? But anyways, back to Shamia. What are you thinking about Shamia finally getting her peach, as we were mentioning? Let's see what the people are saying. So that's her man. Any
What? Yo, they spilling the tea.
Charles Oakley like he got a monster. A monster what, TKC?
No, I don't want to think about him like that. He's from the 90s. All right. So what was said was Charles Oakley dated Sheree at one point, allegedly. I don't know.
Oh, and they didn't bring Sheree back to fight for that?
Mm-mm. 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 That's some tea.
All right.
Dag, how many athletes did Sheree date? And she
Took
settled
one till she
on
locked
she
up. Sound
settled
like to
on
me.
Bob.
She did them till she locked up, is what it sounded like to me, is what I'm getting out
Let
of
me
it.
tell you this, if y'all don't know, football player contracts are not the best.
Well, I remember season one of Real Housewives of Atlanta, they were talking about that, and Deshaun Snow was telling Lisa Wu, give me
Basketball.
NBA money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basketball money is long. Don't ever, if you are going to date a rich man, if you're going to talk about sports, um, baseball is
Put
the
that
top.
down.
Baseball is the top. Then basketball,
Oh,
football
baseball is
the
top.
last. Baseball is the top. They get the most money.
They get the most, not the lesser. Now,
Mhm.
we knew that they were bantering about a lot of names that have been testing the film.
Oh, they
And
still married. Okay, so Sean confirmed that she's still married to Charles Oakley.
our field correspondent, Sean, we can't do anything without her. Um, One of the young ladies that was filming, testing the film named Tiffany, allegedly was filming, and allegedly Kenya cussed her out from the rooter to the tooter. If you're from down south, you know what that means, from head to toe. And Tiffany said, F this, I don't need this, and got up and got out the door, child. So Tiffany didn't make it. And unfortunately for me, I was so excited to see Akila and Ming in some sort of capacity this
Yeah.
season. I thought they could have at least got the starter housewife package, been guests, and then maybe done the whole friend of the show thing, and then maybe be promoted. I don't know. You never know. I thought they would have been good in that role. But they will not be appearing this season on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. after doing months, is what it seems like, of test filming. Um, Now, I'm just going to give you what I think and then some of what I know, and you can just decipher what you want to decipher out of which. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You just figure it out.
Mhm.
Um, Akila give me boring, and we saw Akila last season, and it was giving boring. Very pretty to look at, very nice lady, very sweet lady. Just a little team too quiet. If it was what it was giving, and I think that social media, once they found out Ming was testing, just like they did with light skin Keisha when they found out she was testing, I think they kind of ruined it for her, because she already had that perceived stigma of being quote unquote,
Mm.
you know,
To
hood or
11 hip hop.
whatever, whatever, and from there, I just think that she fought an uphill battle. I know for a fact that Portia has advocated for her to be a part of the show. I was really championing it because people say that you ghetto this, you that, you're not the brand, you're not the brand. But if we go back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta season one, what did they call Nene Leakes?
Period.
So my thing is, if that's what we're saying, and that's why she's not going to be on the show, it doesn't make sense because if we use that same logic, we would have never gotten Nene. We probably wouldn't be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta today. So, Nene was not living the same lifestyle that Kim was living, that Sheree thought she was going to live, that Lisa Wu was living on borrowed time, and that Deshaun had lock, stock, and barrel. The first freaking scenes of the Real Housewives of Atlanta was Deshaun moving into her mega mansion, hiring her staff, and Big Papa buying
Kim,
uh
the townhouse.
no, Big Papa did buy the townhouse. He bought Kim the Cadillac Escalade.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Papa. And Nene, for all intents and purposes, had a great life, but it wasn't to the standard of what they were currently living. And then when you looked at where she came from, she was born in New York, raised in Athens, was in college. Unfortunately, was abused at a time in her life, in her situation with her spouse or her
House
boyfriend,
father.
her first husband at the time. Yes. Then she went to go stripping because she was acting, but it wasn't really doing it, and stripping was paying the bills. And she met Greg at the strip club, but came out of the strip club, and eventually we get Nene Leaks. That's a story.
Honorable
Everybody does not.
mention.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Everybody, like, I made the case to someone like, well, then if we're saying this about Ming, then what about Portia? And they were like, well, Portia, for whatever she is, she does come from the background and the hierarchy that she comes from in civil rights movement and Atlanta society, which is true. But I like to see a mixture of both. Everybody does not have to be loving hip hop Atlanta for me, but I don't mind seeing a little bit of it in there. Like I say, I just say if we didn't get Nene Leak season one, what the hell was gonna happen?
Honorable mention. I love how you forgot to mention
You love how I forgot it?
Kenya and her white refrigerator. That was humble beginnings. I ain't never had. Let me shut up. Oh, why you quiet?
I'm just waiting on you to finish.
I said it already. Kenya and her white
What they got to
refrigerator.
do with Mean Leak?
You just said humble beginnings. You would like everybody doesn't start off with a posh
Well,
lifestyle.
she
Kenya
didn't start
Moore
off in that
didn't
hotel
either.
room. She didn't start off in the hotel room, Sweet Pea. So she started off as Miss USA. Ooh,
Okay.
get into it. Yeah, pick that job, love.
And how long ago? How many decades was it before
So I
before
don't
she
I don't
came
like when
on
y'all
Real
do that
Housewives
because
of Atlanta?
so does that mean it didn't happen? Does that mean that we
Oh,
can't
Twas
reference
was
it?
paying the bill.
Does that mean that
Oh,
we can't
Twas
reference
was
it?
paying you. Why you had a white refrigerator?
Because she stayed in a hotel for 2 weeks while she was looking for another house.
Okay, good. I wouldn't have never showed that. Yes, thank you, TKC. I did clock that.
Oh, now you agreeing with him? You never agree with TKC. Girl, get out of here. TKC, accept that fake love if you want to. We're gonna go ahead and open the phone lines one last time. If anybody wants to get in, Demisi, I know you got something you want to say. Come on up and talk to the people about the teas. While we see if anybody else is gonna come on in.
I thought we was gonna kiki y'all. Come up on here.
Hi guys.
Hey,
Hello.
Demisi, what's the tea?
So, okay, I'm gonna start with Beverly Hills. I'm okay with the cast. It's like we got some of the same people, but we got new people, new energy, new personality. So I'm okay with that. I'll have to test it out. I am sad that Eva LaRue is not going to be joining. I love her. She's a soap legend. Love
Okay.
her. So I would have loved to see her on there. But Dorit could have gone. Dorit could have gone. And I feel like
Period.
we could have brought Eileen and Camille back. For me personally,
Eileen back to do what?
I knew he was gonna say that. I was like,
To do
Eileen.
what?
I love Eileen. Do not do that.
I
Do
love
not do
Eileen
that.
too, but
Not for the
to
show.
do what? I know I love Eileen on the show, but Renna's going, so I don't see the significance of her coming back.
Well,
Because Eileen and Renna were very much a thing. You know, like they were a duo.
I mean, and one has their opinions. I would have liked to see Eileen back though. I would have.
Ooh,
I would have.
everybody
I
has.
don't understand who the hell he talking to. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
No,
but
you
no,
ain't
yeah, I
sorry.
would.
That's your
But
opinion.
yeah, so it's just like I mean, I'm okay with it. I'll have to see how it goes. You know, I am excited to see another black lady on there. Hopefully, she don't fall flat like Annabelle.
I
So,
forgot. Oh, Anna Marie.
so hopefully she don't fall flat like her. And I'm excited to see Jennifer Tilly. You know, I agree with somebody in the comments earlier. She and Erica would butt heads, and I can see that happening.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go to Potomac. I mean, are we surprised that Giselle is doing this? I mean, this is typical Giselle behavior. I don't know why anyone is surprised about that. Like, of course, she's gonna want to try to make them choose between her and Karen. Like, I mean, I get it coming to her event after it started, but it's just like at least they showed up. They didn't have to come at all. They could have just said F the event as a whole. And I feel like me personally, if my friends at least showed up, even if they came later in the event, that's all that kind of matters that they showed up. So I don't know. That's just how I look at that situation. But I'm excited for that new cast as well, some new faces along with some old ones. So I'll have to give them a chance as well. But in Atlanta, again, I don't even know who half those ladies were. So I'll just have
That's
to give them a chance.
interesting, though. What you think?
I'll have to give them a chance, I guess, too. It's some new faces, new blood. So I don't know. Portia is like, if she not gonna be truthful, I don't want Portia back. If we're gonna be not acknowledging like how you got with Simon, what they really divorcing about, all that, like just stay at home. Just stay off the show if you're not gonna be truthful. I can't.
But what's
Okay.
Sheree ass doing up under Simon after
They just friends, girl. Ain't
I was
nothing
gonna say,
going on
haven't they
with them
wasn't
two.
they friends before Portia
They
even
was
knew him?
friends.
you
So I
sure?
mean, that's how I look at that. You can't
She
be like
definitely need a
straight.
check now.
Well,
All right, Demisio, thank you so much for calling. We actually got callers now. Yay!
okay.
And Demisio,
Yes,
thank you.
you're welcome.
We still
All
need
right.
our allegedly banner.
He didn't do it, did he?
No.
Damn.
That's why I kept saying allegedly.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Mel.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, Mel.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
We're good. Thank you for hearing my cry.
I did. That's what I saw you say. Come on, damn. I said, let me call him real quick for Mr. Chase.
I don't
You
know if
know
that
what?
was
I
me.
think that I'll just say I'll keep it brief so the other calls can call in. I was gonna say that Mary J. Blige, I'm so okay with her not wanting to go out there representing Old Navy and Payless. Like if she want to represent the brand she uses, I'm okay with that. I'm not mad at her. I mean, she representing what she really used. I'm okay with that. And then when it comes to Potomac. Um, I think that Karen, she should not be too comfortable right now because what's going to happen is when we get that mid-season trailer, that's when the ladies are going to sort of do that kind of ambush thing they always do. So right now they going out, they supporting her, they loving her, stuff like that. But I don't think the cast forgot what she went through. I think that during the season they probably will ambush her at one point. And Giselle, in my eyes, she's wrong about everything. I mean, she can tell me the time of day, and I'll still say she's wrong. So I wouldn't give her not one thing. And plus, that fashion was wrong. And I think that, quite frankly, they didn't want to go to that show and have their eyes hurting. from watching all that bad clothing that was on the runway. So if I was them, if in her right mind, which she never is, she would be lucky that people were there for a couple of minutes, more or less, that they came at all, because that fashion was garbage. It was trash and it was tragic. I think that for me, she was just lucky they got there. Who the hell does she think she is that she would kick anybody out the show? She should be lucky somebody even showed up there, to be honest with you. So
Period.
that's just what I feel about Miss Giselle. Giselle is wrong about everything. She wrong about her house. She wrong about her relationships. She wrong about her looks, her legs, her water. I mean, her eyeballs, her hair.
That neck.
Come on, everything, everything. She's wrong. She's dead wrong. So that's just what I feel about that.
What are y'all
Anyway,
talking
so you know
about
what?
talking like this?
I'm gonna drop back down and let the other legions of callers to come on up here.
Yes, they are. Thank
Let them
you.
come on up, but I'm gonna let you. But you have a good show. But you know what, says too? I enjoyed the Summer House review. I thought it was so funny because
Thank
you
you.
listen, I love you, Miss Tori. I love Chase, and I love Miss Asia. But that the guy that was there, yeah, okay, you laughing. He had me in stitches because he was doing a little subtle thing. I said, wait a minute, he's a sleeper. He's a sleeper cell here because he up here giving the shade real good. So I'm not mad at Mr. J, whatever the man's name. It was a good show. It's very funny. I'm enjoying the work that you're putting in over here, Chase. Is really you're doing a lot of shows, and I don't call in all the time, but
Oh,
I'll be
Chase
watching.
about to cry.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well,
No,
let me tell you
okay,
something, Mel, about Mr. J. You
okay.
would not like Mr. J if we talked about Potomac, because Jay is a La Robin and a Giselle fan. And back in the day when we was on Clubhouse, child, he got it a rocking. Jay
Well,
came up there and would go to bat for both of them heifers.
well,
And
you
we
know,
used to be like, hell
Not with me
no.
though. Not with me, Tori B.
listen. You know what? Well, on that show, that recap was funny. But you know what? I think that wrong people are the funniest people, Miss Tori. That's what I think. You know what? If that's what I listen. That's what I feel like. If that's if that's the team he choosing, which is the wrong team, he's even more funnier to me. That's what I'm going to tell you. But you know what? Listen,
You
I
gotta show
love.
Jay this.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe I gotta call in one time, Mr. J, so we can have a little
It'll
fun.
be
But
that
anyway,
next Monday,
I
child. Now.
love that.
Oh Lord.
listen, don't listen, don't threaten me with a good time. That's what I like to tell people.
I know
But
that's
so
right.
what we're gonna do, I'm gonna let the other people call in, but y'all have a good night and just some good vibes.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Mel.
Mel.
It's always a vibe when Mel come up.
Baby, Mel be with the mask, honey. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh shit.
What you did? I'm gonna need you to get some glasses, child.
I do, but they don't work. I'm that far gone that I need to have surgery. So I'm looking into having ocular surgery is what I'm
Oh
looking at.
Lord.
Hey Antonio, how are you?
Hey, what's up? Nothing, just finishing up my day. First of all, why TKC got
Hey,
that picture of Shannon
excuse me.
Sharp up there?
Wait. You said, hey, what's up? Nothing. Oh, okay.
Hey, Antonio. This is Antonio, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Anthony
Antonio.
Corby. So, okay. First of all, why TKC got that picture of Shannon Sharp up there?
I so
Um,
we
oh
gonna leave him
Lord,
be.
Jesus have mercy.
Yeah.
Um, and Demisio, don't talk about Portia, and I won't talk about Taylor Swift. Okay. If you want to get started on somebody lying and not being truthful, we'll do that. Okay.
Oh wait,
Um,
Antonio. What we didn't mention, even though Chase mentioned Kendrick and Kendrick knocked Taylor off the charts. Remember, she just released the album.
good.
Everybody thought she was gonna be number one. Kendrick knocked her out the box.
She deserves some discipline.
That's right.
Yes, she does. Of course, I'm looking forward to. I'll go straight to. Well, with Mary J. Blige, I don't know why people thought that lady's been known for boots. I'm surprised it took this long to come out, but I don't know why they thought she would just do some regular degular schmegula when she's
Yeah.
been in the designer boots her entire career. Hell, even when she couldn't afford it, she was still in designer boots. So.
Right.
That should have come at no surprise, but hey, they bought them, gold boots and all.
Very
in,
delicious.
in regards to Atlanta,
I
I'm
would have
looking
bought them.
forward to Atlanta. I think even though they got some, pretty solid people there, I think it's still gonna take them, a couple of seasons to really kind of get their footing because they're almost like starting over pretty much with the group of girls that they have, because even like Shamia, Portia, they haven't been there for seasons. Cynthia hasn't really been there. So Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. I think that Sanya might have performed better with this group, but that's why I don't like when people come in and they just align themselves just like, okay, I'm gonna stick over here with these people. Like you gotta be smart about it and really branch out and get to know everybody and have some type of relationship with everybody. Even if you fall out with the person, you got to be willing to try to bring it back. And to me, that's where Sanya kind of failed. It's like they was betting on that right couch, and yeah, they at home chilling with me. Um,
We at
but
the house.
I'm really looking forward to it. I do agree with Demetrio though. I would have liked to see Eileen come back and Camille. I like Eileen and her. She's a beast in the words of Kim Richards. So Eileen, we know she was a little gutter because we remember how she got her husband, right? Absolutely, we remember it. So we know Eileen will lay it low and spread it wide. And I would have loved to have Eileen back. But great show. I agree with Mel also. I too, Mel, love the Martha's Vineyard review.
Thank
So
you, guys.
with that being said, you guys have a great evening and I will
Thank
see you
you.
soon.
Well, before he goes, everybody just needs to know that I've been trying to work out a contractual situation with Antonio, but he is so used to being the highest paid that I'm just trying to figure out where I'm getting this money from. But hopefully,
Now they trying to pull a charade and lowball me. They want me to go. They want to pay me like Love and Hip Hop. I mean, like Love and Marriage.
bye.
Detroit get paid.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
He said, I'm gonna pull him down.
Okay, bye.
All
Thank
right,
you.
y'all. Bye.
Ooh,
Wrong.
did I do it right?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
There you go.
did. Shut up. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize, Tori B.
Hello.
Wait, TKC. I apologize, Tori B.
Uh,
I just said it, but I don't. I don't say stuff
I
like that.
know
I've
that.
never, in all the years I've known you, I've never told you to do that. So
I know.
okay, just want to be clear. Hey, TKC, the people want you up here for some reason.
I know, and I'm here in here trying to cook supper and trying to get ready for work tomorrow.
But
But
where you stay at?
what you say?
Where you from?
It's 7 o'clock. What do you mean?
But I mean, you calling it supper, not dinner?
It's the same thing.
It is,
But
but I mean, I just feel like it's a regional thing. Like certain people in a certain region call it this. So what region are you in?
I'm from South Carolina, but I live in North
Oh,
Carolina.
it's definitely
All
supper because it's
right,
Geechee
South
Gullah.
Carolina. That's my mama
That's Geechee
hometown.
Gullah right
Where your
now.
mama from?
My mama from Lanes.
Who?
Yeah, in the woods, child.
I ain't never heard
The,
of that.
You
the
heard of
TKC,
Andrews?
our production team, put up a comment from Jasmine.
Anyway, Tori B, you say what?
Andrews or King Street.
Oh yeah, girl, your mama from. Oh yes. Oh,
The
she got that
woods.
Gucci in her, that Gullah Geechee.
That Geechee, yup, they Geechees for sure.
Okay. But since I'm up here, let me go ahead and talk about this. I'm not watching Potomac. I don't care about it. I don't care for Giselle. Um, who else there? Wendy, I'm not watching for Wendy. Karen, I had a friend who got killed in college from a drunk drive. I don't play that DUI mess, so I just can't do Karen. So I won't be watching Potomac this year. What else I talking about? Oh, Beverly Hills. I'm excited for Eva LaRue. I'm too Emma Stone fan. All my children days, Eva LaRue. I'm
She's not
excited
going
for.
to be there, TKC.
She
You
dropped
say
out.
what?
She
Yeah,
dropped out.
TKC. Well, no, she said that she never was a part of it. She was just at
Oh,
the event.
okay.
Who?
Eva
Eva
LaRue.
LaRue.
Oh, okay. So she's not gonna be on there.
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, dang. Well, dang. I guess I'm not excited for it.
Oh.
But what about Bozoma?
Okay, I'm about to say something, but I don't want it to be controversial.
Everything you say is
Well,
controversial,
go
babe.
ahead.
But I would really want to see some Black American women on the show.
I just told you it's Bozoma.
Bozoma, she's not Black American.
Oh, okay. You want an African American.
Yeah, Garcelle is from Haiti. Annabelle was from Canada. I really want some Black American.
What's
That's
that name?
it's not controversial, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Well, I just want them to know that blackness is not a monolith, and they continue to hire Black women that are palatable too.
It's not a
Yeah.
monolith, but when you hear
No,
Garcelle
not you. I'm
talk,
talking about casting from Bravo.
Yeah.
because it seems like they only seem to cast a certain slant of the
E-
black woman.
Exactly. And Wendy, I have no problem. I mean, I don't like Wendy. I have no problem with her being Nigerian American, but
Where did that come from?
you
Because he's talking about they always hire. I get what you're saying. I
and
understand what you're saying.
Sonya was Jamaican American.
Yeah, I get what he's saying.
Okay. So and I don't want to be controversial again, but
What?
kind of miss the I ain't go I kind of miss the segregated cast. I'm not gonna lie.
You know
It's
what?
just
That's not controversial though. People always say that we were better off being, especially Black people, better off segregated when we had
I,
our own communities and we spent money within our own communities, whereas we don't do that no more. So I wouldn't say that's really controversial, but enlighten us on why you feel that way.
I'm not gonna lie, I miss Ramona, I miss Luann, and I miss Sonya. I miss Rena.
Ramona is problematic as hell though.
But here's my thing. I don't have a problem with the housewives being like Republican and MAGA. I don't have a problem with that.
It
I do.
wasn't. It
You
I
wasn't
do.
that
you
far.
can't be a Jenny from Salt Lake City. That's all.
But Ramona is.
She is. She's
I
racist.
have a problem with it because listen, TKC, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I know that there's a couple of people. Jasmine knows. I don't know if Sammy's still there. Antonio knows. I, the housewives that got me into the franchise. I kind of watched Atlanta here and there the first two seasons because it was water cooler talk. You know what I mean? So we talked about it at work, kind of thing, and I wanted to make sure I was up enough to know what the conversations at work were about. But I wasn't really sold on it. It wasn't until I watched The Real Housewives of New York City season 3, Bethany versus Jill. I
Hmm.
remember it like it was yesterday, even though it's been almost 15 years since that season aired. And it sold me. And then I went back and watched everything that was coming out around that time and everything before that, right? I loved that cast.
Yep.
Hmm.
However, and I really feel like that group is one of the greatest groups in reality TV show history. You know, from 3 on to like 11 or season 12, whatever. It wasn't until, and I have friends that work in production, and they knew that was my favorite show. And I'd be like, "Oh, give me stories. How is this person? How's that person?" And they told me back then, if I was to tell you, you wouldn't like these people. Like you would not want to watch these people because we worked with them, we dealt with them, and we know who they really are and how
Hmm.
they treated us. And I got to be honest with you, I loved the Real Housewives of New York City. Like I'm actually getting upset about it. I loved the Real Housewives of New York City, but I don't, I can watch a Republican, whatever, right? I'm not really here for the MAGA thing at all, ever, gonna ever be. But when it comes down to what you do and how you operate affects me, and is disrespectful to me and my people, just me and who I am as a Black American. They were holy, especially Ramona at that Black Shabbat dinner, like gross, gross. And we've seen things from them over the years that were microaggressive, right? That's one. Then
Yeah.
I know people who have worked with them that have said that they are, not the best people. And I'm saying what I'm saying, and you can read into what I'm saying, not the best people, and then they get on camera and do it, they don't deserve the platform. Because just like how people say, "Oh, I don't watch Potomac to hear about colorism all the time. Oh, I don't watch Beverly Hills to hear Garcelle play her race car. I don't watch The Real Housewives of New York City to be dealt with what we got that season 13, and they don't deserve the platform. They don't.
Yeah,
I
I could see them being
And
very.
it's hard for me to say. I love them.
Yeah.
I get
Love
that.
them.
I,
Bring them back without Ramona. I feel like honestly, you take half of the new girls that are there right now from season 14, and then you bring back Dorinda, Sonia, and Luann is very on thin ice with me because she does a lot of micro. She was in blackface, like Diana Ross said it wasn't blackface. She's dressed up like Native Americans in the past. She's done the offensive, war crime. I don't know what you call it politically correctly, but she's done things that have been very borderline, but bring Luann back, and bring those three in with some of like half of the cast from New York, and I feel like that would be an amazing show. However, as far as Ramona is concerned, no, it's a no.
It's a no.
Ramona's a hard no, and it's hard for me to say no because I have been on the Ramona Coast TKC for years. I love me some Ramona, but no, you can't get. Did you watch season 13?
what was season 13?
That's the one
Ebony's
Ebony was
first
on.
season. Ebony's season.
Yeah.
Girl, I watched a couple episodes. Don't get me
It
started.
was bad, and if you ask me, Ebony, I don't feel like was a great Real Housewife.
Right.
They still
Should have
they
treated her
did
with more
they no
respect.
they still did some racist ass shit on there,
Yeah.
and I gotta be honest, I can't even be politically correct about it. They were right. There was some racist ass shit that went down, and she had every right to speak out. And I love them girls, but I'm not gonna ever champion nobody being blatantly racist like they were to her. I'm sorry.
I
She
don't. I
wasn't the best cast
Ebony.
member, but they weren't the best people. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I don't like Ebony, but it's not basically all of Real Housewives. I just don't like her personality. But what I'm saying is, I try to watch. I try to watch more as entertainment
Me too. It was that
instead of trying to
offensive.
figure out how they are behind the scenes or how they live their
I
life.
don't care. It didn't stop me from watching it though. TKC is what I'm saying. I still
Yeah,
watched it. Season 13 was like, okay, this is bad.
Yeah.
yeah. Season
I
13
still
was.
watched it.
I didn't even finish season 13.
But if you go back and finish the rest of it, it's so offensive on such a deep and visceral level that everything that happened with them, they deserved it. They deserved it. They deserved more. They were still trying to figure out ways to replatform Ramona. Like I have a problem with that. Like when in Vanderpump Rules, Jax and Stassi and Kristen and all these people are doing that to that girl Faith and
Yeah.
calling police reports on her and acting like she's a criminal, this and that, because she slept with a man. She did everything that y'all doing, and then for them to repurpose them on another show, whether the show is good or not, I've heard great reviews. I refuse to watch it. You cannot do people like that and think that it's okay. And it feels like one section of the fan base gets to be offended and another one can't, because if we do now, we're playing a race card. When y'all
Right.
doing racist, offensive ass shit, and I never stand for it.
Well, you're right about that, but let me ask you this: so you don't think that Garcelle kind of, she kind of don't know what she be talking about half the time when she brings up like race, like
Give me an example, and I can tell you. And I hate to do that because we're not. I know technically we shouldn't be like, give me an example, because I'm not trying to. When I say give me an example, I want you to tell me an example of something, and I'll tell you whether or not she did it. But that's not to invalidate how you feel about it. Does that make
well,
sense?
basically the whole thing. This is why I advocate. I
Okay.
said like we need more Black American women because
Mhm.
Garcelle is like, how you gonna call out Dorit, and then when Anime come back on a reunion call you out, it's a whole different.
Well, I thought I explained that pretty good overall on the lean, but I'll
Well,
explain it one more
excuse me,
time.
I must wasn't watching that night.
You might not have been, but I'll explain it to you because you're watching now. Um, there was a difference in between what happened, and believe you me, I went back and watched those scenes and that footage over and over again, because even though I don't like Sleep Number, I feel like her mouth full of marbles and spit. It's hard to be listen to her talk. I'm never going to invalidate a black person's experience, right? Whether I like you or not, your experience is that. However, when I went back and watched it, she was yelling at Sutton, and Sutton said, "Don't yell at me." That was the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So, but and then in the scene with Garcelle and Dorit, when Garcelle called her aggressive, or what was the word she used?
She
Um,
said,
Somebody
not
somebody
aggressive.
knows.
It was the other
attack,
word.
attack.
Attack.
Attacked. I
She
know it
said
was an A.
attack.
Yes, thank you. She had not attacked her. She asked her a question, and that is the difference. So the reason why I couldn't support um
Anna Marie.
Dawn Marie, yes, I couldn't support her in that, is because in that instance you did yell at her. So if she tells you don't, if she yell back and you don't yell at her, that's par for the course. Now, for me to support Anna Marie in that moment would mean that I'm playing the race card because I'm supporting her just because she's black, when
Yeah.
that is not what happened. That is the race card.
Okay.
One thing I'm gonna say, TKC, is regardless of where somebody is from, Garcelle might be Haitian. To people who are racist, they don't give a damn where you from. You black, you black.
I understand that. Listen, don't make me to be the bad guy.
No,
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 no, we're
I'm
having a
not.
conversation.
I'm
We're
not.
actually
I'm
having a
just,
great dialogue. I
yeah.
don't
I'm
think you're the
just
bad guy at
saying,
all.
because people, to some people, I might look racially ambiguous. To some, they be like, "Oh, you white? Oh, are you Spanish? Oh, are you black?" My mama's black, country geechee black, and my daddy's Puerto Rican. Either way, when I go in corporate America and work with these people, they don't give a
You're
damn where
black.
I'm from. I'm black to them. When
You're
I
right.
open my mouth, I'm black.
You're right about that. But I just want to see more Black Americans, people born here. Garcia was raised here. She wasn't born here, but she was raised here. People born here. You know, descendants of slavery, of slaves.
So you got Atlanta and you got Potomac.
No,
They
half of
were
Potomac,
Black Americans.
half Potomac has the descendants of the slave masters. I can't.
Oh Lord.
Karen, Giselle, Robin, Ashley, half of them is this. Put them all together, and that's half white, half Black.
So you want to cast a full Black American people?
I gotta.
You said
TKC,
what?
You crazy?
get your ass down. Thank you so much.
Anna, we got.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, TKC. Because I don't want you to say something you can't come back from, my brother. Okay. On my day by them, cook your supper. Thank you for calling. I appreciate TKC. He got a wrench. I don't know what I was thinking, but he got it. With that being said, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in on the impromptu. We've had over 100 people watching across all platforms for our impromptu live to talk about all these teas. So I greatly appreciate your support. Thank y'all so much for loving on the Summer House Martha's Vineyard review from this past Monday. If you have not watched it, go ahead and watch that, and go ahead and watch everything. We're hot on 1,000. We're close to 500, but we're trying to get to 1,000. So like, comment, subscribe if you will, if the people will. Tori B, I will see you next week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night with Joan and Angie for a Real Housewives of New Jersey recap, especially on a Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. TKC, thank you for calling in. Mel NYC, thank you for calling in. Jasmine, I saw you try to call in, so thank you. Antonio, thank you for calling in. Demisio, thank you for calling in your thoughts. I want to also thank, who else in the chat? Amanda K, thank you, girl. You know I love you. Sean, thank you, Sean. Chris, thank you, Chris. Sammy was in here. There's so many people in the building. Green Girl, I don't know who Green Girl is, but hey, Green Girl. Hey, Shantae. Okay, the people was in the room tonight. Yes, okay. With that being said, we'll see y'all next week. Run this back. Leave some comments. Like, comment, subscribe.
Ronnie.
Do all of the things. Turn the notification bell on. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.